What exactly do I mean when I say Pantheon? I'm not talking about the Pantheon in Rome, Italy. I'm referring to the two most common meanings of the word: a set of gods and a group of illustrious or notable people. A pantheon of gods and renowned figures is a common element of ancient polytheistic societies, and the nature of a society's pantheon can be considered a reflection of that society itself. The Egyptian pantheon is marked by a sense of death, resurrection, and cycles of nature. The Norse pantheon underlines bravery in the face of a harsh fate, and the Roman pantheon is a metaphor for a pragmatic view of life that values art, beauty, and the power of the individual. My favorite pantheon is the one of Greek mythology, which has more in common with Hunt Showdown than you may think. They're both incredible mediums for storytelling. Greek mythology is littered with amazing tales of adventure, monsters, battles, triumphs, and tragedies, all centered around these larger-than-life figures: the gods, the demigods, the heroes. They all exist in Hunt too. But who are they? What have they done? And what are they capable of? This is the Pantheon of Hunt. The heroes. The word hero is perhaps overused today, but in terms of mythology, a hero is a special person who changes the world and becomes a legend. They are the finest of us, models of excellence, and in my opinion, more inspiring than even the gods. Their accomplishments have earned them recognition, renown, and their place in the Pantheon. And with that, let's begin with our first hero, one you've all probably heard of.
Alright, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. So, as you can see already in the title, I try to answer one question today. And I get it actually a lot in the comment section and in the stream chat. Why am I still playing Hunt Showdown? For me, one of the main points why I still enjoy the game is for sure that you can play almost any loadout, any weapon, and you will have a chance in the bio. Sure, there's always a meta, and you can play the meta, and it will probably give you the most success. That's probably a fact. But still, maybe we should all take a step back and look at the possibilities the devs gave us with the whole Hunt Showdown arsenal. Because to be honest, yeah, sure, it's nice when you get that Sparks headshot, and sure, it's nice if you get that uppercut headshot. But after a while, this gets a little bit stale, am I right? I can't be alone with that. So I suggest people always take a step back from the meta loadouts. Don't play them non-stop. Play some interesting loadouts, I would say, quote-unquote, that might not be trimmed for 100% efficiency, but for 100% humiliation and hilarity, should you be able to kill somebody.
Psychoghost is without a doubt the most household name in Hunt today. He originally made a name for himself on YouTube and grew a sizable audience there before dominating the streaming scene on Twitch. He is known for playing everything and having an extremely clever mind for traps. His influence on the community and even the game itself is massive. Like when he discovers an interesting strategy and showcases it on his channel, you can literally feel a shift in the Hunt experience, where lots of regular players will begin using that strategy. It's actually mind-blowing the impact this man has on Hunt. Beyond that, I personally believe he pioneered the Hunt YouTube meta that most channels follow, which is make videos focused on a specific weapon or loadout that isn't exactly standard or meta, and showcasing its play potential in fun ways, like the highlights and the lowlights. Ultimately, I believe Psychoghost's greatest accomplishment is the sheer number of players he has onboarded to Hunt. When you meet a new player and ask them what content creator got you into Hunt, they almost always say Psychoghost. His 100 tips video at the time of making this has over 771,000 views, and to this day it is still the best first video to watch when you're starting out in Hunt. Out of all the heroes in Hunt, Psychoghost is the most fabled, and his legacy is sealed.
It worked again! No way! No way! Oh, thank you, Hunt Gods! Thank you! Oh.
Back in 2018, Crytek gave us our first taste of competitive Hunt with the solo event. It was an amazing experience, even for people like myself who didn't participate. I remember the buzz in the community from day to day about who was leading in the standings and who was having the best performances. And ever since, there's been this general interest in competitive events. But it wasn't until March 2021 that two heroes arose and gave the entire community what we always wanted: a competitive Hunt Showdown tournament. The Bayou Bowl was created by GamesWithDeath and SaltyOctopus, and it is the most prestigious community event Hunt has ever seen. Death and Salty hosted a show known as Monday Night Hunts, where they would spectate and cast Hunt matches live. The content was amazing and eventually led to this crazy project known as the Bayou Bowl, which they miraculously pulled off. Since then, we've had a total of 3 Bayou Bowls with hundreds of competitors, and each one has improved upon the last and brought glory to so many ambitious hunters. Each time the Bayou Bowl comes around, the entire community gets involved, and it becomes the topic of discussion. It's such an important part of Hunt history, and Death and Salty's contribution to that history cannot be overstated. Cheers to these heroes. One of the most creative groups of people in the Hunt community is the cosplayers. I have seen some amazing cosplays of the legendary hunters we know and love, and even some incredible original character cosplays too. With an art style like Hunt's, there was always going to be a community of cosplayers around this game. But there had to be a pioneer. Someone who came first and showed others how it's done. That would be Kiteera. She did the first Hunt cosplay that I ever saw, and it was met with extremely positive reception from the community. She even put together a post on her website detailing all the effort and work she put in to create the cosplay. And to this day, it is one of, if not the best Hunt cosplays ever. She went on to become one of the earliest Crytek partners and really represent the best of our community while making all kinds of Hunt content, from streams to song recordings. She paved the way for countless cosplayers and has been an inspiration for all creators in the Hunt community. Sometimes a hero is made through what they accomplish for others and not themselves. And this hero is someone whose greatest feat is uniting so many Hunt creators under one banner and giving them a place to grow and connect with others. GrandFatherHermit is a veteran member of the Hunt community, and in 2020, he started a stream team known as The Roots Are Deep. Everywhere you look in the Hunt spaces online, you'll find The Roots. The team is made up of all kinds of streamers, with the majority of them playing Hunt as their main game. Hermit cultivated a fantastic and diverse group of creators focused on positivity and professionalism, and his team is a representation of Hunt players that we can all be proud of. Also, this is just one of my favorite Hunt clips, and I had to include it. This next hero is someone who has contributed a lot, but isn't as widely known as the other heroes. He is the dark horse of Hunt's heroes. quinx has been making Hunt content for years, and is the one responsible for keeping stream snipers at bay for so many streamers. He created a couple sick matchmaking screens free for all streamers to use that hide information, making it harder for them to be stream sniped. Not only does this help streamers avoid those weirdos, but it saves them tons of money, because commissioning an editor to make something like that for you isn't cheap, especially at that quality. He's also made thumbnails for various YouTubers, and in my opinion, created the highest benchmark for Hunt thumbnails. I mean, look at them. Absolute cream of the crop. The most interesting of Quinn's accomplishments are a few specific videos he made that are borderline prophetic. Back when Hunt only had duos, he made a video showing squads, or packs as he called them, that showed what Hunt could look like with larger teams. The video was so well done that tons of people actually thought it was real. Not too long after, Hunt came out with trios. Another video he made was titled The Beauty of Hunt, which was a gorgeous video showcasing exactly that, Hunt's beauty. Just take a moment and see for yourself. A year later, Hunt Showdown put out a video titled The Beauty of Hunt, showing off what makes Hunt so beautiful. Quinn clearly has a knack for tapping into the vision of Hunt, and his videos prove that. His vision and willingness to help other creators in the community make him a hero in my Pantheon. So I had this whole thing written out about why I consider the community managers worthy heroes, but I think I'll let Rick, also known as Iceman, explain it for me.
Crazy. So someone asked what a community manager does, and I think the best way to answer that is everything. Literally, we are involved in almost every aspect of the game, and especially because we are the points of contact when it comes to communications. So we deal with all of the communications. We speak on behalf of the developers because that's what we're hired for, and we represent you guys in the company. We are the voice of the community within Crytek. Individually, we all have a lot of different jobs. I am part of a lot of the day-to-day running meetings of everything in the game. Benza looks after all of the social media stuff, and he's in charge of the social media strategy. Ari looks after our moderators, and he looks after the Steam, our Steam hub, and we all just do a bunch of different things. So there's kind of no real kind of set description. I mean, we help out with making sure reports get looked at by customer service. We help the devs with any kind of questions they have about the actual what the community feels on stuff. We come up with surveys and blogs and videos and stuff to keep you all entertained, and keep you guys interested in sticking around with us for this long. So, yeah, what does a community manager do? Absolutely everything.
The community managers for Hunt have always been exemplary and gone above and beyond my personal expectations. And as a Crytek partner, I can confirm that they work their asses off for this community behind closed doors. This is also the perfect time to mention that my friend Violet just started as the newest community manager for Hunt. I think she's going to be an amazing community manager, and I'm convinced that she is the hero we deserve. And although Beatty isn't a community manager, his efforts as a social media manager are heroic, and the Crytek dev streams improved greatly when he began hosting them. As for our last hero, I think it's possible that Hunt wouldn't even exist without him.
Exactly, isn't that great?
His impact on the game is second to none, and his vision for Hunt is what shaped it all. Dennis, also known as Niles Black, is the lead designer of Hunt Showdown, and I can't express how important this man is to Hunt. Aside from everything I just mentioned, he does a lot to separate himself from lead designers of other games. He actually plays the game, and not just at the Crytek office when he's on the clock. After a long day of work, he goes home and plays Hunt. That's love right there, and it's one of the biggest reasons why this game is so great. And since he's a real Hunt player, he actually understands not just the joy of Hunt, but the pain as well.
Headsman artillery.
And he's not afraid to speak his mind, and even say things that are controversial.
Erbärmlich,
Oh
Alter.
no, I need to save my KD, otherwise I am
Das ist
worthless. I am
Das ist ja das
worthless.
Erbärmlich.
I love the Dolch. Dolch is awesome. I don't know. I don't think you sound like you know what sex is.
He also regularly plays with creators and will pop into their chat and answer questions. I've even seen him hint at upcoming content in Twitch chat before. I say this in an unironic and completely non-meme way. Thanks a lot, Dennis. And there you have it, the heroes of Hunt. But the Pantheon is far from complete. The most powerful beings remain. Ahead lay the demigods, and beyond, the gods.